Hello, this is the first video from Chapter 8. Chapter 8 is all about analyzing data. The sections that we're going to cover in Chapter 8 are random samples and surveys, estimating population size, inferences, which are predictions or conclusions based on data, and also data variability, which is how spread out the data is. This video is going to be on random samples and surveys. There's not going to be any mathematics involved in this video. What I mean by that is calculations, but I am going to talk to you about a couple different definitions, but it should be pretty short. So random samples and surveys are used to gather information from a group of people. Pollsters use surveys to understand group preferences. Okay, a population is a group of objects or people. So for instance, a population, you might be talking about all the people in the United States. So your population, or the people you want to understand, might be the people in the United States. Your population might be the people in South Africa. Okay, your population might be the students in the middle school. Okay, your population might be students at a high school. Okay, and you're going to make predictions or inferences on those populations. You can gain information about a population by surveying a sample, which is part of the population. So if the population is the whole United States, you might sample some of the people in each of the states. Okay. In a random sample, each member of the population has the same chance of being selected. Random sampling tends to produce samples that are representative of the entire population, and then that way the generalizations, the inferences, the conclusions you come to based on your data are more likely to be correct if you use a random sample. Okay, so let's talk about random samples. So if you wanted to find out what pizza place middle schoolers in San Mateo preferred, which sample is more likely to be random? You survey people coming out of Red Brick Pizza, or if you survey several students at different schools in the area. Okay. Well, obviously, people coming out of Red Brick Pizza probably like Red Brick Pizza, so it's likely that their preference is for Red Brick Pizza. So that would not be very random. And also, everyone in the population of San Mateo is not likely to be selected here. Whereas if you survey several students at different schools in the area, that's much more random because certainly students at a certain school might have a preference for a certain pizza place, and students at different schools might have different preferences for pizza. So if you get a good mix of people from different schools, probably, and if you could generate that mix randomly, that's the best, but that would be a better random sample. How about this one? If you wanted to find out what the most popular song is at the school, should you ask some people in your class or ask students from all of the grades? Well, if the goal is to find out the most popular song at the school, asking people from your class is probably not going to be very random because what you like in a song might influence your friends. So you guys might end up having similar favorite songs or the same favorite songs, whereas if you ask students from all grades, there's likely to be a different mix, and you also get a more random look at what's going on. Alright, so now let's talk about something called a biased question. You guys have probably talked about questions like these or random samples when you're doing your science fair projects. So a biased question is a question that makes an unjustified assumption or makes some answers appear better than others. This question, for instance, do you like that sweet new Black Ops video game, or do you like that old Battlefield game? Okay, in the question, it's leading the person answering to like this new Black Ops video game because it's sweet, whereas that old Battlefield game, who wants to play that old Battlefield game? So this question is biased because it makes Black Ops appear better than Battlefield. Whereas this question here is unbiased. Do you prefer to play Black Ops or Battlefield? So although the question is boring, it's not biased one way or the other. So this would be a better question to ask if you wanted to get some good results. That's going to be it for the video for today, and we'll just go over some questions about this stuff tomorrow in class. Thanks for watching.